And I challenge you to find two ways of solving 17 and 18 as you're doing it. So if you found the answer and did it one way, I challenge you to do it a second way. So then in number 16, I'm going to do 150.29 minus 113, then that divided by 113. Great. It looks like it is a 33% increase. Okay, and then number 17 at a 20% discount. So one way of doing this is finding 20% of 140. You can use the percent proportion or the percent equation. What's 10% of 140? Can you do that in your head? Don't touch your calculator. 10% of 140. Good. So you just move the decimal over 1, right? $14. Now what's 20% without touching your calculator? 28, so it's just double that. So we know that it's $28 discount. So then you do 140 minus 28 equals 112. Great job. Is there another way of doing this? Quicker, without finding 20%. A little hint then, if you're taking 20% off of the item, what percent of the item are you paying for? You're paying for 80%. So doesn't that value represent 80%?
Yeah.
So we can just find what is 80%. What is 80% of 140? Again, you can do that without a calculator because you know 10% is 14. So 80% is 8 times that. So it's 8 times 14, which is going to be 112. So quicker ways of doing that. And as I mentioned in the other, earlier in the lesson, that I worked in a convenience store for 20 years. Well, there were blackouts, and guess what? We still were open, and people would come and buy batteries and candles and all of that. So we'd have to charge tax on things, and we'd have to give discounts and whatever. So we had to take out a calculator, and at times it was much quicker to do it this way. So it's always important to think of new ways of doing things that are quicker because you don't want to have long lines of people. They're going to be annoyed. All right, so then now tax is 2%. So we're looking for 2% of 116187. So that's going to be 0.02 times 1161.87. 1% I can do that easily. You just move the decimal twice. So it's going to be like 1162. 2% is going to be 2 times that. So it is going to be about 22. So it seems about right, actually. So we've got 2324. 2324. So that was close. So what's the total price going to be? I'm asking an extended question. What's the total price if this is the tax amount?
1,185.
Good. Now, I'm challenging you all to find a quicker way to get to the total price without doing this step. Now, we're paying 2% of this amount. So here's the tax amount that we pay. Our total price is $1,185.11. And now I'm challenging you to figure out how to get the answer straight away. Say you are in a store, you have to use a calculator, and you want to get to this answer right away. It's same as 100% of the cost plus 2% of the cost. This was actually paying for 80% of the cost because you took 20% off. In this case, we're paying 100% of the cost plus 2%. That's the total. That's a total of how much percent? So this is the same as saying 102%. So you can do 1.02 times 1161.87. That's the fastest way to get this answer. So if you were in a store and you had a line of angry customers, you would type in the calculator 1.02 times 1,161.87 to get their final price.